have this promise, God has spoken, you're seeing it seemingly come together. You're thinking, this is the dream. This is
Yeah.
what's been put in my heart. And the bottom drops out. What are you thinking? How are you feeling about towards God and towards what God has told you? Was that a real defining crossroads moment for you?
I left that role as a music producer the very day that my severance came to an end. Was the very day that the 18-month production deal contract that I had been in, because I was working on this album and writing this album while I was still employed. And God would have it that it would come to a complete stop on the very same day. How is that even possible? I could have never, you could have never forecasted it. And that began this very, very dark journey. And I knew that God had told me to cut the rope. Like, I was asked to extend and give us another 6 months. We're going to make something happen. But I knew God was saying, no, I need you to hit pause right now. And so in that moment, although it was hard to say no and to walk away, I did. And it started this journey of really seeking my true identity and who I was when I wasn't making music. And that was a very hard thing for me, Cheryl, because up to that point, my whole identity was wrapped up in what I did. I realized that God didn't care about what Mark Masry did, even if it was for him. He didn't care what I did. He cared about who I was. And he had plans and purposes for me that were way better than I could have ever imagined. And it would be many, many years for me to realize, and for me to, I will call it, crawl out of that hole and to start to see forward traction again.
Yeah.
But I had to go to that place first.
Oh my gosh.
Before I could be propelled into the next season. And we know, it's the majority of growth happens below the surface, Cheryl, right? It's not when things look beautiful above the soil and the tree is sprouting and the flowers are blossoming. It's what's happening below the ground level, where roots are going deep. What's happening in the dark, that's where the seed germinates. That's where real growth happens.